It's unfortunate, but scammers will target anyone, including active duty service members, veterans, and their spouses. Today, Nicole Cordero with the Better Business Bureau is with us to talk about the scams reported to the BBB and what people should look out for. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We wouldn't think, obviously, that people would intentionally target veterans, but that is in fact the case. Tell us a little bit about the top 3 risks for military consumers.
Yeah, it's good we're talking about this because the top 3 riskiest scams for really all military consumers, that's veterans, active duty service members, and their spouses. So the top 3 are online shopping scams, home improvement contractor scams, and employment scams. And what makes them the riskiest is that these military consumers, it's happening more often to them than regular consumers, and they're losing more money. So $75 more than regular consumers, and that's what the study found last year.
When I first heard about this, I thought, why are they targeting veterans more? Explain to us a little bit about how people will present themselves as scammers if they're an imposter and they're trying to get money or information out of veterans.
There's so many imposters out there, but for veterans, they will, call you and pretend to be from the government, and they'll say you're actually eligible for a grant. Free money, basically. So it sounds good, sounds like you're going to get some help from the government. You go ahead and pay their fee and give them personal information, and you're not going to get the help that you were promised because it's not real. And so really just beware of out of the blue calls, messages. The government won't reach out that way.
Definitely. And what are some of those red flags you mentioned, kind of out of the blue calls?
Yeah.
Anything, if it's too good to be true, obviously it probably is. And in this case, are there kind of giveaways that people should know about?
Absolutely. So yeah, again, out of the blue calls and messages, beware. The government will really reach out to you if you're a veteran or active duty service member by mail, right? They're not going to call you or Facebook message you. So even then, if you're getting a piece of mail, but you didn't request any information about this program, have your guard up and do your own research.
And what are some tips that you can offer for veterans to avoid these kinds of scams? The obvious ones obviously don't give out information if you can help it, but you probably have more tips than that.
Yes, so really just do your research and have your guard up. There are scammers out there targeting you, really. So go to bbb.org. We have a bunch of tips for you. And the biggest one is just do your research. See what other people are reviewing about a specific organization. You can search whatever program it is plus scams and then see what other people are saying. Scam Tracker is a really big resource for everyone. It just tells you, what's happening in your area in real time and see what's going on out there. But yeah, just if you're, looking for a work from home job as a veteran, or if you're just shopping online as a military spouse, beware. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Sage advice. Thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back.